Kianush's role as an activist, combined with repeat prison stays, eclipsed his hopes of studying graphic design in Iran. A day after the July 12, 2009 election, student supporters of the opposition candidates Mousavi and Karoubi were among the first to protest the announcement of a resounding victory by President Ahmadinejad. They could not believe such lopsided results, given a long apparent groundswell of support for the opposition. Bloggers from inside and outside of Iran posted proof that government forces immediately targeted student supporters of reformist candidates. In response, hardliners rallied in Tehran to support the re-elected president. Security forces again attacked students in their dorm rooms in Tehran and other cities. Although the demonstrations had drawn violent attacks from security forces, Kianush Asa pushed forward into the crowds on June 15th, the second day of mass protests. Eyewitnesses reported Mr. Asa was shot once in the back and removed, alive, to an undetermined place. The official death certificate reported he had died 4 days later, with a second bullet wound in his neck. "40 days after his death, videos and photos were published online of students holding a memorial march for Kianush Asa in Tehran. His friends and family mourned him publicly, defying government threats. In the wake of the summer's post-election protests, students continued to take a public stand. On November 4th, anti-American protests typically mark the anniversary of the 1979 student takeover of the U.S. Embassy. Hardliners marched as usual, but for the first time scattered across Iran, the evidence of counter-protest was too numerous to be concealed. Students, wearing the green of the protest movement, stood up for their votes and their free speech in the streets and towns across Iran. December 7th is Student Day in Iran, and marches are held each year to commemorate the 3 students who were killed during the Shah's rule. YouTube and blogs were full of images and descriptions of mass student marches scattered across the country, this time commemorating deaths in the post-election demonstrations. Iran became the #1 topic on Twitter for 2009. Friends and classmates of Kianush Asa persuaded his older brother Kamran to join them in remembering him on Student Day at Science and Technology University in Tehran. Kamran stood alongside others who would not let their outrage over his brother's death go unexpressed. This act of peaceful remembrance did not go unnoticed. Agents of the regime arrested Kamran that very day. The repression continues, and still the students refuse to be silenced.